Hello friends, today we will see how we can create a gRPC service using .NET Core or .NET 5 and consume it through a .NET Client application. For this, launch Visual Studio 2019 and click Create a New Project. Out of all these available templates, select gRPC service. Click Next and give any project name and give any solution name. Click Create. The next screen, select gRPC using ASP.NET Core gRPC service. Click Create. So what this essentially is doing is it is creating a web application, and we are adding a middleware called gRPC middleware into our ASP.NET Core web application. Okay. If you see, it is now trying to resolve all the dependencies. If I go ahead and open the program.cs, you can see it is calling the create host builder method, and it is calling the startup from our web host defaults. Okay, so if I go ahead and open the startup.cs, so it has the configure services method and configure method. This used to be the case when we try to open a regular ASP.NET Core web application, right, where we just used to add services like add controllers, add controller with views, like that, right, for MEC and web API. Similar to that, we have add gRPC service. So this we have added over here, and we added one endpoint also for our gRPC. Okay, if you see, we added map gRPC service. Okay, so now it has resolved all the dependencies. Let us go ahead and hit continue, hit the play button. Okay, so it is now executing this application. It has just started the application. So it has actually created, what exactly it has done, it has created one service. So let us go ahead and see what exactly the folder structure has. Okay, so if you see the folder structure, it has a Protos file and it has a services Protos folder and a services folder. Let us examine the Protos folder. Okay, let me jump into this folder and open up the greet.proto file. Okay, so as I already mentioned in my previous video, I was saying that gRPC is language agnostic, right? So what makes it as a language agnostic framework? So it is this particular proto file. Okay, so proto file is a contact between a service and client. So whatever service writing the operations, right, we have written, if we have written some operations in service, the client can come to an understanding that okay, these are the operations or methods are available that I can consume. So that is how the proto file is all about. Okay, it is similar to our interfaces. So let us go ahead and see the syntax of this proto file. Okay, so if you see the first line, the syntax is proto 3. That means it is using the version proto 3. Okay, and this is the C# namespace that we have given it for our project. Okay, so the default namespace for our project is gRPC service 2. So the same namespace it has used. Okay, and it has created one package called greet. Package is again something similar to namespaces. Okay, and the name of the service is greeter here. Okay, and the name of the function, the procedure, is say hello. Okay, this say hello is a method that we have to call it from our client side. Okay, and if you see, it is taking a parameter called hello request, and it is returning a return type called hello reply. Okay, so these are the types that are already defined in gRPC framework. Okay, and what exactly this hello request contains? It contains one name, and hello reply, it contains one message. As simple as that. Okay, so this is all about our proto file. Let us examine the services. Okay, we have a service, greeter service. Okay, and if you see, this is derived from greeter base. Okay, let me go ahead and open the definition of this greeter base. So you see it, right? This is also coming from gRPC framework. Okay, let me close this. And so if you see, our logger is being injected into the constructor, and there is method that we have implemented with the method name is say hello, and it is taking the hello request as the parameter, and it's of course it's taking the context. Okay, and what is that we are returning is we are just returning hello and the name of the request basically. Okay, so we are returning this. Okay, the return type is hello reply. Okay, so this is how a gRPC service works. Okay, let me go ahead and rerun this. So we don't see it anything unless we write a client program for it. Okay, let me go ahead and show it to you by running this. Okay, so it is just logging the messages, that's it, as simple as that. Okay, if you see, this particular application is running on HTTP 5000 and it is also running on HTTPS 5001. Okay, let me go ahead and close this. Okay, and add one more console application that consumes this service. Okay, add new project, console app.NET Core. Okay, click next and give any name, click create. Okay, so this is our console application. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and check the properties of the solution and make these two as the startup projects. Okay, so let me go ahead and make it as start, and let me go ahead and make this one also as start. Okay, click apply, click OK. Okay, now let me go to the program.cs. It is a simple console application where it just writes hello world. Okay, so what I will do is I will go ahead and add few NuGet packages to this in order to make calls to our gRPC service. Okay, let me hit browse, and the names of the packages are gRPC net client. Let me copy this, hit enter, click next, click OK, click I accept, and there is one more package we need to import. So as I already mentioned, this gRPC framework is initially developed by Google, so they have used these Google's namespaces and all in the package. Click enter and hit install, click OK. Okay, now go ahead and install this gRPC tools. So what exactly this gRPC tools essentially does is it generates some client stubs. Okay, so click OK, click install. Click OK. Now one small thing that we need to add is we need to add the proto file, because this proto file is the contact between the service and the client, right? So where is our proto file? It is over there in this service, right? So let me go ahead and open up this proto file, copy it and create one protos folder in the client side, add new folder, protos, hit enter and paste it. So one small thing that we have to do is what is the namespace of our client application? Console app one, right? So let me copy that and paste it over here in the C# namespace. That's it. Okay. Okay. Let me also go ahead and add something to my console application project properties. Okay. Let me open this project file directly over here. Okay. So in this item group I have to add something. Okay. Let me go ahead and copy that stuff. Okay. So what is this doing is it is adding one proto file buffer related information over here. Okay, so remember we have just added greet.proto over here, right? So the same information we are adding it in the project. Okay, now there is a code if you go to our Microsoft documentation, there is a sample code for this one basically for calling our service. Copy this and save this. Go ahead into the program.cs, remove this console.writeline stuff, hit copy paste this one. Okay, so try to import all the resolve all the dependencies. Okay, I am hitting control period and it is now using the gRPC net client. Also see this method is basically a asynchronous method, so we have to make our void as asynchronous. Okay, so I am making this main as async. Okay, so if you do this, you just need to add task instead of void. Okay, so we have to import task. It looks like fine. Okay, so what I will do is so what exactly is this one? Okay, now as you know, our service is actually running on 5001 when it comes to HTTPS. Okay, so we have created one channel. Okay, and we created a client for it. Okay, so client greeter client of this channel. Okay, so this has essentially created one client for us, and we are calling the method say hello async. Okay, and giving the name. Okay, you can give some hello world, something like that. Okay, and it replies to that message basically. Okay, and the same thing can be captured. Okay, let me go ahead and hit start over here. So what it will do is, okay, let me do one by one as of now. Okay, so right click, let me start the service first. So if you see, the service has just started. See, it is now listening on 5001 port. Let me open this client program, right click, debug, start new instance. This is service. It has just built the client now. So let me put side by side. See, say hello world. Okay, so this is what we are actually sending, and we are getting the reply from our service. This hello is added in the service. Okay, so this hello world we are sending it, and this hello is coming from our service. If you go ahead and see our service method, sorry, greeted service, this hello is being returned basically. Okay, so this is how the client server communication happens using gRPC. Okay, you can see it again. Okay, so this is it for the demo. Thank you very much. Have a good day.